This rapper here exposed the nasty stuff that goes on in the music industry. He goes by the rap name Lil Tony, and he's actually been blowing up in the recent years. Apparently there's a price you gotta pay to be extra famous.
He get laughing with his buddy. He like, well, we gotta take him to the booty club.
And we'll get to that. Now, for those asking who the f is Lil Tony, that's a reasonable question. His friend encouraged him to start rapping during the mask era, which we all remember that.
It comes from China.
He blew up in 2023, a lot with the help of TikTok. He even signed a deal that year with Priority Records. You might know songs like Gen 5. Money Music. Agony.
Every day I wake up in agony. I feel like these demons stabbing. He had caught one to the face for all that dissing.
3 a.m.
Yeah, 3 a.m. I'm in the studio, done the doors, and
if you're on TikTok, you definitely heard this song.
Yeah, two sides to every story. Don't listen to they be capping.
Now, Lil Tony, he's from the streets. He was about that street life, rapping about, you know, things street guys rap about. You already know what that is, bro. You listen to rap music, bro. That's all they rap about is, you know, street shit. He was even so deep in the streets that he got shot 7 times.
I got shot. You know what I'm saying? I got shot sometimes.
7?
Yeah.
You survived?
Yeah, most definitely. I got shot sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie, if a motherfucker tells me I got shot 7 times and he's right in front of me, I'm not gonna ask.
You survived?
Nigga, obviously I survived. I'm right in front of you, dumbass. But look, what makes a guy that's in the streets, got shot 7 times, rapping about all this street shit, pulling a strap out on an old man because he was mad at Lil Tony for shooting him with a splatterball gun?
I know he ain't gonna double back. Just keep going. Watch out, folks. Just get
Hey, shorty, watch out. Watch out now.
Don't do that one.
Shoot your ass in his...
All right, now, keep going.
What makes a person like this completely turn their life to Christ? He even released an album this year, and you could see by the album cover, there's 2 choices, heaven and hell, with Christ at the top of his album. And you could even see it in the titles of his new songs, Can't Leave My Bible and Answer My Prayers.
Lord, answer me when I call you. Oh God, declare me innocent. Have mercy on me, please hear my prayers and slay off all my enemies. I can't leave my Bible, I for sure can't leave my blick. I ain't never hear God say you can't get fly, so I'm still throwing fits.
He's obviously had some type of spiritual, religious awakening, and he's using it in his music, and he's not rapping about the same stuff he used to rap about, which would be the street life.
You on some positive shit, but we still want to hear you get that bitch. We want like all that. Like you could be positive, but keep that shit like 50-50. Be who you are. Like God gonna accept you for who you are.
Really, I had to chill out on that cut. When I was rapping like that, I was really living like that. So it's like it don't hit the same. I don't got nothing to rap about.
Growth type shit.
Yeah, like when I used to go rap about some gangster shit, because we done did some gangster shit, so I could rap about it.
Right.
But like now I'm not doing no gangster shit, so you can kind of tell I'm just making it up.
Now, what if I told you an encounter with the Illuminati is the reason that Lil Tony turned his life around to Christ? All right, just hear me out. I know it sounds goofy, bro. The Illuminati, the industry, taking people's booty for fame. Lil Tony is claiming that the Illuminati, I'm just gonna keep it a buck, bro, they wanted to take his ass. It sounds crazy, but I think this shit actually goes on. And after everything I've been hearing the past couple years, especially with the Diddy shit, bro, I'm sick of saying the dude's name, but bro, I believe it a little bit. Now, on this Reddit post from 2023, someone would be suspicious of this guy named Leaf Yee. A year later in 2024, you would see him posted up in the hills with Lil Tony. Lil Tony would say this is the day that would change his life forever.
That shit can't be real.
That's real, bro.
Isn't it serious? Isn't it serious?
Yeah, that's how we move over here.
That's, oh my God. Hey, man. Yeah, I ain't ready.
Lil Tony, crazy, man. Leafy, 05, Ace of Heart, LA. Stop playing with us.
Now, I talked about the Leave Ye dude. Now, he has a brother by the name of Ophi or Ophi, however you pronounce his name. They're rich. They take pictures with a bunch of celebrities. They have a lot of connections with the LA scene. And Lil Tony claims that they are part of the Illuminati. And they tried taking him to
Booty Club.
Now, this is honestly one of the craziest stories I've heard any rapper ever tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Now, grab some snacks if you have them, because, you know, this is a long story. But I'm going to shorten it as much as possible and give you guys all the juicy details of the story. But prepare for some wildness, because you either believe it or you don't. And this video was scrapped off TikTok. A lot of people that tried uploading him talking about this, it got deleted. So I had to do a lot of digging, and I found the video. So enjoy.
I ain't believe God was real until I had went. Somebody had booked me for a photo shoot. They paid me $10,000 for a photo shoot, and we had did the photo shoot on the top of a mountain. And then when we got done with the photo shoot, they got to talking about the Illuminati. He was like, "Illuminati, you ever talk to you?" I'm laughing at it. I'm like, hell nah, what you talking about? He like, nah, for real. They haven't talked to you? I'm looking at it like, what you on, gang? That's what I tell him, like, what you talking about? What you on, gang? He like, he get laughing with his buddy. He like, well, we gotta take him to the booty club. Say, booty club? What the hell y'all talking about, man? Y'all got me fucked up. I should like tell him just like this, y'all got me fucked up.
So apparently there's a booty club. They take you to it and they do crazy things to you for extra fame. They take your manhood, but you get extra famous. Quote unquote, selling your soul.
They gonna buck plug you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. They gonna, I'm gonna cut the filter, bro. Sorry, Lord, for cursing. Look, though. They gonna you in that, bro, when you get AIDS, bro. And when you come back, you gonna be famous. When you come back from getting sick, you gonna be more famous than ever. You gonna go up more than ever. My mama straight like that. So I'm like, what? For real, he started giving me a whole list of artists. I ain't even gonna put them out there, but he gave me a whole list of artists who sold their soul and basically got in that was paid. I tell him, I'm like, hey, bro, take me to your Korean barbecue, gang. I'm hungry. So he like, smooth. He like, you gonna stay at night? I'm just capping him down. I'm like, hell yeah. Just take me down to the barbecue. Whole time, whenever we get to the bottom of the hill, I'm just gonna beat feet on them folks. You see what I'm saying? So on the way down, you know, I paid attention. On the way up, we went up like this. It was a spiral. We all, you know, we had to go around the mountain to go up and keep going up. Now on the way down, this nigga took a right. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm cooked. I'm like, these niggas finna kill me, gang. Alright. So I'm like, alright, cause I ain't got no blick. So you gotta think, I ain't got no blick. All I can do is fight. So I'm like, damn. Well, I'm cooked. I'm like, hey, bro, take me to McDonald's. Once I see him bust the right, I'm like, take me to McDonald's. He like, it's on my mama, it's on my daughter, gang. His face open up. His face changed. Like, he like, we not gonna take you to no McDonald's. We flew you up here. And then after that, he back in. This is how real God is. He was backing into somebody's driveway, smacked the mailbox, and he was in the 3-seater McLaren. You see what I'm saying? So after he smacked the mailbox, he get mad as hell. I ain't know how to get out the car. Let me remind you, I ain't know how to get out the car. I would have been beat feet on the guy, but I ain't know how to get out the car. So I see him push a button and the door go up. So I push my button, door go up. I get up out of there. Get what? It's so real, God. It's so real. He sent a mailman. On my mama, he sent a mailman out of nowhere. It was no mail, but it was nothing going on. It was nobody on the street, gang. Mailman come out of nowhere. He get to check in the mailbox. I jump in the back of the mailvan on my mama. Jump right in the back of the mailvan on my mama. Get up out of there on them folks. That was the first time I knew that the devil was really, really real. Like,
now, absolutely insane story. And if you ask me if I believe it or not, I'm gonna say somewhat. Now, the whole face changing thing, I don't know if I believe that, just because, well, that's out of a movie, but everything else seemed legit and real. But there's also another option that Lil Tony is whacked out of his mind on drugs and is seeing shit. That's also another option you can go with, and I could believe that too. Now, Lil Tony will go on the Bryce Crawford podcast, and this podcast got over 300,000 views, and he would talk about the same story on there. And on Reddit, they would talk about it. Is the industry ran by demonic forces? And as you could tell, people were not buying this story at all. Someone saying bro had a wild acid trip, and someone else saying don't do drugs, kids. Now Off Ye, the brother to Leaf Ye, went live on TikTok to talk about what Lil Tony said about them, which these are the guys that were on the mountain with him, who Lil Tony is claiming tried to take him to
Booty Club.
It's not really called Illuminati, it's something else. But there is these type of people in Los Angeles, right? It's just not what you guys think. You can't really sell your soul and do demonic rituals. At the end of the day, it's more of like, they're just very freaky.
Why would we, do whatever, in those cars? You guys gotta use your brain, And why would we tell someone he's gonna join the Illuminati? We're not even in the Illuminati. And he said that we turn into demons. We're believers in Guangdong. Why would we turn into demons? Right? And he was saying some stuff about my homie Leafy, my homie 18, whatever. No, it's not like that. No one's trying to do whatever he was saying. Right? But it's a good thing. He turned Christian.
I don't know, man. I think this whole situation is weird. The demons part, the whole demon face change, morph, shape-shifting reptilian shit did throw me off. Like, the whole story I was believing until he said that. But then also, it's like, bro, why would someone lie about something like that on someone's name and do that for clout? Now, in the actual video that was uploaded a year ago on YouTube titled McLaren Speedtail AOH brand shoot with Lil Tony, this is the video that he claims that all that happened. In the comments on that video, people were taking Tony's side thinking it was real. Yeah, they was trying to get bro. Damn, this dude really wasn't lying. Everything Tony mentioned was all real. That shit crazy. I don't know, bro. I really want to believe it, but the story just seems too good to be true. But I gotta see what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you think this story is real or just a complete lie.